You have made a serious shift from comedic roles with Nebraska. And I saw Nebraska, and I just kind of walked out of there with a whole new level of respect for you.
Oh, well,
and
thank you.
I don't know, I see coming from a comedy background being very helpful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's crazy to not think that it would help. You know, it absolutely helps in certain scenarios, and there's like a rhythmic component with dialogue and stuff, and I think having a comedy background helps with that. But then again, it's like, that's just, you know, I mean, there are rhythms to every, even dramatic dialogue has, you know, a rhythm to it. So, I don't know, does that make sense?
It does. It's funny hearing you talk about
this.
It's
so weird for me because you know, this stuff is so out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to talking about it. So when you ask me all these questions, it's so hard to figure out how to answer them because I just don't. I'm still learning about all this stuff. I'm still figuring out what it's all about. So it's you know, I'm barely comfortable with comedic acting at this point. I've been doing that for a long time. So you know, it's weird to try to act about or you know, talk about this stuff because I'm you know, I'm still figuring it out myself.
Well, people are going to see this film and say he knew exactly what he was doing.
I mean, I don't want to come off as having zero confidence in myself. I'm a weird mixture. At the heart of my being, I am very confident in myself. I am a confident person, but then there's this outer layer of insecurity that gets in the way of it sometimes. I would way rather underestimate myself and be excited and surprised than overestimate myself and be an asshole. You know, it's hard to watch yourself act. It's just hard. It's hard to do. It was hard for a long time to watch me in comedy stuff, and then I got used to it. And then I don't know, you just get used to it. And so it's been an interesting experience in watching these screenings where I'm just playing a much more real character, and it's much closer to who I am in real life. So you feel kind of vulnerable. You know, you feel like people are seeing the way you actually act in very private moments, which is interesting. Like, oh, now I know what he's like when he's sad.
No one's going to watch MacGruber and say, that's exactly who that guy is.
That's what he's like when he's got celery in his butt.